Hello, everyone, and welcome to week one. This is your humble instructor, Greg Barnhill, and I am currently under the syllabus tab. If you haven't had a chance, this video kind of goes through where you can find the schedule, the grades. I do want to say a couple of things, and then we'll get to what we're doing the first week. This is the schedule. It is set in stone. Where it has due dates here, it says end of week 3, end of week 5, end of week 7. Those are the due dates for these the sections that they cover. For instance, the first 3 weeks, all this is due by the end of week 3. So you have a few weeks to work on things. I do want to say, if you want the very specific due dates, the My Grades tab has the exact date in which everything is due. So you can always refer to that. You see it says upcoming. When you complete something, it'll say done, submitted, and then anyway, you can go from there. But this is our schedule, and if you'll watch that video under the syllabus tab, it kind of goes over all of that. And here it is, course schedule, assignments, grading. Let me point one thing out there. There's the late assignment policy that's also set in stone. But here's the breakdown. The exams count 75%. The lessons count 10%, and the final exam is 15%. Now, if that syllabus video shows a different breakdown, it's because we have changed it since, but this equals 100%. All right, so we'll get to week one. Now, each week of this semester is broken down by these weeks over here. Now, your view right now, you can't see those. In fact, you can't even see week one at the moment. If you're watching this video, well, then you can see week one because you clicked on it and you're watching this video. But it's broken down to 16 weeks, 4 months. That's what these numbers represent each week of the semester. So I'm going to click on this. Once again, the latest assignment policy. Just so there's no confusion, you must be able to follow a schedule and here and other places. So this is very important. And anyway, no grades past the second day will be accepted. Okay, I'm going to click on this folder. A little introduction. There's a video that kind of shows you some other things too, how to turn things in. Okay, outlines. So down here at the bottom, here's a PowerPoint, here's an outline, and there is a review for each exam. To start out with, you would get this review and then go through your outline and your PowerPoints and start filling in the information that you need to know. So that's a good starting place. I'm going to go back into the breadcrumbs. Now, these things that say lecture outline videos, they'll go through the outline with you, if you wish. They go through each part, cover some different things. So if you want a verbal or auditory reviewing of the outlines, you can click on it there. Now, you have assignments during the semester. This very first one here says assignments for this unit. Now, let me make one thing. There's a thing called a Flash Player. It no longer exists. It expired December 31st, 2020. You guys are the last group that's going to be using these lessons because some of the items inside use this thing called a Flash Player. It's no longer available. It's okay. It's not going to affect your grade. But when you click on this link, you want to click up here. Once again, your view may look a little different. And the first thing you have here is a table of contents. Now, I would like you the first time, go through and read through this. The finish button is very important. You must click that at the end of these lessons. Otherwise, your grade will not be submitted to the grade book and you'll get a 0. Do not worry about these plugins. The only thing you will need is the Adobe Reader. You might download that. Okay, those are legit. But as far as the others, you don't have to have those. There's the Flash. You cannot download that. But I'm going to skip over to page 3. Now, here's the beginning of the lesson. Here's the introduction to anatomy and physiology. And then down here, there's a little motivational video. This lesson has 75 questions. Here are the questions. You must go through and answer. And you can, on most of these question sets, you can redo them. You can do these lessons in an unlimited amount of time, over and over again until you get 100. They're really meant to help you study for the exams. And they are worth 10% of your grade. I just randomly clicked, and look, I got one right. I was guessing, but look, I can retry these again. Okay, so almost all the questions do that. There might be a couple that do not, but go ahead and always answer them. Now, this particular lesson's 18 pages. Once again, this is the last time we're going to use these. This last page here is just kind of some study things. It says here, go next. It says assignment completion. And then right under here, you will have a finish button. It's not showing up on mine because I'm not looking at it in your view. But you must click the finish button, otherwise your lesson will not be submitted to the gradebook. Now, when you do one of these lessons, and you're going to do one for week 1, once you're finished, go to the My Grades tab, scroll down here. It says Lesson 1, and check. It says Grade. Just make sure that it went in. Okay, if you don't click that Finish button at the end, then it will not count as a grade. And one last time for this, if you're doing this course, you must use either Firefox browser, Mozilla, or Google Chrome. Now, I don't have it here, but Google Chrome is recommended for Blackboard. It works best with Blackboard. I use Firefox. I like some of the settings on it, but you must use Google Chrome to complete these lessons. Or, like I said, you can use Firefox as well, but it's recommended that you use Google Chrome. Okay. So that's what you're doing week 1. This week, you only have one lesson to do. So you can get started on that, and then I'll open up, these weeks will open up early. You can get started with week 2. Week 2 will have the same thing. There'll be a lesson to do, and then week 3 will be the exam. Okay? Well, email me if you have any questions.